Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to my Skeggi playthrough where we have just taken on the might of Lothan and won.
Overrun the world.
We have been building it back up now, and can we actually recruit much here yet? No. We are now in a very strong position. I'm going to let these guys build up a little bit more. Simply, I also don't want to rush out too quickly because I don't want to get myself stuck out and lose. Basically, I don't want to lose troops.
Enslave the Southerners.
Oh, we've got a level up here. Up our sword again. We're going to move these guys back to replenish them, and then I don't know where I'm going to send them. Probably down here to start ripping through these guys' territory. So I might head over to Elfland again and start battering their outer edge. Don't think I can actually get this building, unfortunately. So I don't think I can get all the required buildings. Which is a little annoying, but these things happen. We'll see. Once we've got my other buildings anyway. It's a shame, 'cause I was hoping I'd be able to get mammoths, you know, lots and lots of mammoths, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that, guys. Simply because of the way it all set up, but you know. That's the way it happens, unfortunately. So the Dark Elves are beginning to re-emerge after their wars. It's probably quite a good thing I battered the elves, the High Elves, because if I hadn't, they'd have almost certainly taken advantage of the Dark Elves' weakness. Marathi has expanded again, which is nice, because she will spread lots of corruption around me. She's a good ally because of her chaos corruption. Over here is hilarious because, you know, the Empire appears to actually be Marienburg. So yeah, that's one I wasn't expecting while exploring over here with that lord. But, you know, we'll see. This is the point of sending him over here, to find out what's going on in the old world. I'm not sure whether I'm going to ever bother invading the old world. The point here was to see if I could actually survive a Skeggi. And once we get to a position where we're actually expanding, you know, I'm definitely going to take Lothan and get my aim at the moment is to gain every port in Lothan. So yeah, that's where we're going to send my second army. And we're going to start the proper scouring of Lothan now. We may even build a third army to get that, to fulfill that goal. That goal? That goal. Nice. So, well, it's not that great, but it'll do.
Bloodthirsty.
Oh my god, my income is positive. What's my garrison here like? Not great.
Tremble, weaklings.
Let's hit here. The thing I get from Lothan is I get the port. Let's establish ourselves an outpost.
Despoil, ravage. Norsca.
Ooh, wow, we've got an army there. That's a little worrying, actually.
Your will.
I don't know where to put this.
Marauders all. Your will. Sent by the serpent. overrun the world.
Yeah, we do have a skilled wolf in this guy's army, don't we? Yeah. Oh, why am I doing that?
Slaughter the sheep. Understood.
Couple of armored skin wolves into here. Okay. Yeah, these buildings are what are making us money here, because that's a 500 a turn. Oh, that's buffed our garrison, actually. Oh, god damn it, I keep clicking the wrong thing. So it's not got the worst garrison. It's not the best garrison, but it's, you know, it's good enough. Wow. So yeah, the traders, they've taken over the empire. So they may well push towards Lothern, so I may have to turn around and deal with them. This is the other reason to bring the other army over, because we can then start properly battering the High Elves on multiple fronts, ripping their towns apart and taking their ports. It's annoying because I could have moved and taken Listen there. But no, I'm going to get hold of all their ports. We've obviously got, we can also take whatever this place is called up here, Avalon. And that's another settlement we can actually build up as well, guys. So and then once we've got all of that, it will be the invasion of Bretonnia potentially. We'll see. Yeah, there's a few places we can push. I don't know, there may be a few other places we can get hold of. Here also is going to give us buffs from all our ports, so this is a very important settlement to keep hold of, actually. Buffs to our ports
My tribe is
really good. Oh, really good. No. And we may well still keep trying to throw the odd alliance at. So somebody said I need to beat lords with the other Norscan tribes to actually get hold of them, which is true and isn't. So yes, that is a really good way. If you beat their lord, you are guaranteed to get hold of their settlement. However, you don't need to do that. You can, if you're powerful enough, just confederate with them. The issue I'm going to have is I'm so far away. But, you know. And the other thing we get is by keeping friends with these factions, with all the Dark Elves and trading with them, we'll actually do quite well as well out of that. Ooh, I don't like that being there.
Yes. On the prowl.
Let's move you back down to there. Let's start leveling you up. Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't give us the buff to trade anymore. Oh, does the city do it on its own? But that's also a very nice settlement. Here is the one which gives us the buffs to trade. We need to move. No, this way.
The eagle guides you.
Am I actually taking? I'm confused here. I think I'm actually taking negatives from the Chaos Corruption. I am. What? This does seem to be a bug. Which is a little annoying. Because I spread Chaos Corruption.
Bring death.
Oh wow, I don't want to be building them there then.
War
That's going to take 4 turns. I hadn't realised I was building them on the global.
savages.
Get some more armored skin wolves.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Could get some in here, but I'm happy to wait because I'm not leaving Lothern too unprotected. How does here have a better garrison? It's a little depressing.
Sent by the serpent. Journeying. Sent by the serpent. Journeying.
No, things are going well. As I said, it's just a matter of getting ourselves in a position. We're going to get our other army over. We're potentially going to... I'm going to start building a third army up as well now, guys. But no, that is a bit annoying. I do seem to be bugged where corruption is messing me up. So I may have to look at a mod to try and fix that to use on this. Because the corruption... I'm actually getting negatives to public order from corruption, which I shouldn't do as a Norscan faction. So I may have to look at a mod to do that. Oh, I may have to go to war. Is Quintex a capturable? No. If I could capture Quintex, I'd have had to go to War of Marathi and captured Quintex, but it's not. So I might have to look for a mod to fix the corruption negatives, because I shouldn't be getting corruption negatives as a Norscan faction. So the only downside of that is it will probably...
Seek a pact with Norscan tribes.
Oh no, somebody on the other side of the world has declared war on me. It will probably give other factions benefits as well. So, you know, we'll have to look at something just to remove the negative public order effect.
Why do you come to the frozen north?
By all means, if you know a good mod to do that, shout out, guys. I wouldn't usually use it, but because we're getting a bug with the mod, I had wondered why it was being so hard. I assumed by corruption it meant non-corruption, but it apparently means straight corruption, so yeah. Because what we should get is we should get negatives to public order when we've got when we don't have corruption. I'm going to fight this because their archers are going to be what's difficult here. Their actual troops I should be able to cut through. The Lothern Sea Guard are going to be the painful thing to deal with here. I want to be nice and aggressive because what I don't want to do is give their Lothern Sea Guard lots of time to shoot us. That said, we've got lots of armour and they aren't armour piercing, so we could do reasonably well here. We're certainly going to be able to envelop them with our sheer number of troops, so...
Yes, Lord. Slay every mortal. All the Chaos Gods. Chaos Marauders. Roar! Chaos Marauders. Yes,
I hate the way it doesn't actually split things like I want it to.
so be it. Chaos Marauders. Yarr! Chaos Marauders. Yes, Lord. Your will. So be it.
Straight forwards. This is going to be a very aggressive push, guys. We're going to push there so we can get some of these guys around the side. You guys are going to get straight in and attack.
Get them.
No subtlety here, guys. This is going to be pure aggression.
Your will. Chaos Marauders. That's what the masters bid. Quick. Rah! Chaos Marauders. Throw those axes.
Oh, wow. They keep them in front. That's actually perfect.
Tremble, mortals. Charge them. Pour sheep. Chaos Marauders! Now is
Straight
our
into that
time.
gap.
So be it.
Straight into the back of these guys. They've actually let me envelop them here quite nicely, guys.
Another tribe. Chaos Marauders!
Engage that unit. They are beginning to disengage their archers now, which is sensible of them.
Blood! Fight!
I mean, they're not disengaging enough, but... ripping their archers to pieces here. I mean, they're reasonable in melee, but they're not that reasonable.
Attack the martyrs!
Hit them. Throw lots of axes at these guys.
Chaos Marauders! All will be despoiled! The gods demand it!
We seem to have got a unit loose. Oh no, it is trapped. It just didn't look particularly, and we're breaking them nicely now.
What? Yes? Mortal fool!
His poor little unit of elves here.
We are broken!
Slay every mortal! Give us carnage! That's what the masters bid! The gods demand it! Kill them! Yes, Lord!
No, they let us get around them, get into their rear, which is never a good thing. So, you know, let's stay in here. And we're reasonably armoured. And the fact we're reasonably armoured actually means we don't take much damage off these guys. This unit here, to be fair to this unit of elves, it is fighting. And they do have good morale, actually, high elves. That is the one thing they are good at. They do fight for a while, but
Now is the
here they're just overwhelmed.
Kill them!
This is it.
Give us carnage!
That'll do. Little bit of chasing just to reduce a few. So very solid victory. Simply because they let me get around them, guys. Which you never want to do. You never want to let your enemies get around behind you. If you get flanked like that, it damages your morale, so your unit's morale so much. But, well, as you saw the results there, guys, so. Okay. Let's sacrifice the captives, because we don't need the leadership buff. Now that second army may prove problematic next turn, but by then... At the end of it, I'm not so fussed about losing these settlements, because we can keep fighting around here easily enough. We're going to have a second army over here soon, and we're going to be building that third army up. And they've been doing some confederating again.
Slaughter the sheep. Decamp.
Let's get ourselves a new lord. Infernal Dominance is very good. Extra melee attack for all of my units, guys. That's a huge buff, actually. See, Route Marcher. I'm tempted to go for something a bit different this time. Oh, Vigor Loss Reduction. That's really good. And discourages the enemy. Yeah, we're going to go down another route this time. And we'll nearly be at that straight away.
In agreement.
To be fair, there's nothing else I want other than these in my army, guys. So 10 skin wolves, 8 of them, and one of these guys. I don't think I can actually build a Chaos Shrine, can I? Nope. Oh yes, yes I... Ooh! Why am I not... So that's what we're building for our last building then. Is a Chaos Shrine so we can actually get some mages as well.
Slaughter the sheep.
Leave the Southerners.
You can start making your way out.
Journeying.
Overrun the world.
Ooh.
Wipe them out.
And they can't run away, guys. Not even worth us bothering with. That's a nice, solid victory there.
Moving out. Speak.
Yeah. Let's go down training.
Despoil and ravage. It's done. The crow directs me.
Overrun the world. Marauding. Sent by
Oh,
the
god
sun.
damn it. So we're going to have to go deal with the force which pops up here. I am burning through my income a little bit at the moment, but it's not too bad a burning through. It's very survivable here. So we're going to hit Toran Rock. We're going to expand out from there. Like I said, we're going to get that third army, which shouldn't take too long to build. Ooh, so we need to move back to Loffen now. But basically, we're going to try and meet up. Then we're just going to try and burn through Loffen. We're going to take every port, guys, which shouldn't be a problem. We're going to remove the High Elves from Loffen. And the Dark Elves are more than welcome to come in and take the land. The non-ports. And we should get quite a lot from doing that. I don't see this being too much the problem. The High Elves can bring some points of power, but even though we're not technically at top end with our armies, these are very, very powerful armies. I don't think they've got much left which can actually deal with me. So, at this point, I think Loffen will fall fairly quickly, to be fair. The only downside is I am going to have to fight every single city battle simply because the auto resolves won't be good for me.
Frozen north?
Nope. Happy to be friends with them, but I don't want to be annoying the Dark Elves more than I need to. These guys may still send a force up, so I do need to keep something ready to deal with them. I would have preferred to get a peace treaty with them, but, you know. See, I think this is all held by a Skaven clan, which is actually fairly powerful. well, we are pushing that. I'm not going to get any missions, though.
What? The tribe consents.
Let's retake Toran Rock.
Into the fray.
We're just going to establish an outpost straight away here.
Tribesmen, gather. Enslave the sons.
Oh, they double timed, those poor fools.
Sent by the serpent. Bloodthirsty. Decamping. Have my favor. In agreement. Despoil and ravage.
It's just
War
the
on
thing to
seas.
remember, I am better to be sitting just outside raiding. Actually, no, not once I've just taken it because I want the replenishment.
What?
That's not going to take too long.
Fury. Marauding.
I don't think elves can really do much about me here. 10% extra income from sacking settlements is always useful. May as well get the extra armor. So there we go. Nicely done. Nicely battered them back, guys. At this point, this is going quite... I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think the High Elves can really deal with us at this point. I mean, they're throwing armies made... you can see these sort of armies they're throwing at us. They're not the best armies. My annoyance is I'm going to have to hold up, is the taking here is going to be a pain with only 3 armies. But once I get them over there, I should be able... I'm going to consolidate this area first. Then what I'll do is I'll hold an army here while the other two push around. One round the inner, one round the outer, taking everything we can and destroying everything we can't. We'll potentially get some rebellions too because of the corruption issue, so I'm going to have to deal with that, which is again a little annoying, but because even when we get the corruption, it's going to cause us problems. So, because we are getting rebellions due to corruption, which we shouldn't be. Also, once I've done that, I can free up. I can get rid of the army here once we've got a mod in to sort that. Don't like using mods to do things like that, but as it's to fix an issue with this, I'm not that fussed. Hopefully we'll find one which actually works with this. That will be something which will be fixed in the next iteration. So if you were to get the up-to-date version of this mod, guys, it will almost certainly... these are the sort of things he's been fixing.
Take what's theirs. No delay. The crow.
Double time over to here.
Norsca. To the slaughter.
Let's go straight down and hit here. How are we doing?
Laid to
34.
waste.
We will accept our fate.
So I'm going to put this one into the serpent.
Enslave the southerners.
And we are actually going to leave this one here, guys. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments on the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi, guys. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time.